Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carrison here as we get into another couple of episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with episode 5 and episode 6 for season 6. It's been some really great episodes to start off season 6 with at the minute. It's just been really great stuff. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this week's shenanigans entail. So yeah, but yeah, we had basically a farewell to Gina in the last episode with, obviously, the ending of episode 3, her announcing that she's departing from the 9-9. And then, of course, we have the 4 movements in episode 4. Funny how that lined up there, isn't it? So, yeah, but we had the 4 movements as Gina's, of course, farewell to the 9-9. So, yeah, because, of course, she had to go out extra, so... yeah. Let's see what episode 5 entails. This is episode number 5 of season 6 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's go.
At sleepaway camp?
Neil from camp was the best. He could pick up a milk carton with his
Neil
butt
from
cheeks.
camp from camp.
So funny.
You know who else was funny? Bill Cosby.
Charles, will you relax? You're gonna love Neil.
It's not Neil.
Yeah.
Why would it be Neil? It's Doug Judy.
Of course.
Right.
There we go.
Police
So, Doug Judy will not be coming in.
What?
Why?
Not? Oh, I see. He is dead.
I call cap. That's bullshit.
Did Doug tell you that?
He said all your teeth fell out and your mouth was just a rotten hole.
100% accurate.
Plus you were
Okay.
sick from those back alley
Okay.
burn plants.
Had to have him.
Carl thought a plumper rump would help him get his out every night.
Yeah, I remember having that.
But the doctor just put a bunch of mulch you from being a mulch butt hoe.
I would like to sing a song in honor of my dear friend.
He faked his
Doug
death,
Judy.
convinced his
Nothing
family.
better after a long shift than
I'm
coming
not
to
buying
shows.
this shit.
It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Place where everybody knows your name is hell. You're describing hell.
Guys. Are those firefighters?
Oh, the feud's back
Why is
on.
the empty and-
Can't actually, because he's dead. Tripped through a pole hole, broke his neck.
That's horrible.
Ooh.
Sorry, but this is a firefighter bar
Wow.
now. Although we might want to make some changes to the
Giggle.
decor. I'm thinking some old-timey pressure gauges. Maybe an autographed photo of Dennis Leary from Rescue Me.
You wouldn't.
Oh,
I?
shit.
Check it out.
Oh, he gave himself a keychain.
Oh, no. There he is. Oh, wow. He really went... Oh, no. My ears.
You can handle that.
Oh, can they? Because the 9-9's about to bring the real heat.
Get ready for the backdraft.
Get ready for 6 drink Amy. Oh, fuck.
Jay, you upset?
7 drink
Where you
Amy.
going? Are you embarrassed
8 drink
about your
Amy.
singing?
Doug Judy.
What?
Hey, Jake. Man, this song.
I was thinking the exact same thing, probably because the coffin looks like a hoagie roll.
Judy, what the hell is going on?
One
who are
brain
you,
cell.
And where's Rosa?
I'm his boss, and I want answers.
Oh, he's
You
never
know
met
who
Ted.
Stefano
This is going to be
Lucas
great. This is going to be
I
great.
got where he put a hit out on me, so I had to disappear.
Why does Stefano Lucas want you dead? No, there is no copycat. You did it.
Not me. I'm living that straight life.
Terry
He didn't
refuses
do
to
it.
believe He thinks people can't change.
Tell it to Bruce Banner's pants and shirt.
That's what I said.
Doug Judy, you're under arrest.
He didn't do shit apart from fake a funeral.
Trust me, if Judy's a criminal, I'll do 1,000 push-ups. And since you're so confident,
Oh,
if you're
no.
wrong, you can do them.
And 1,000 push-ups, that's a lot to you?
You got it.
Make it 100,000 push-ups that I'm in.
Obviously, I can't do that much exercise, but it doesn't matter because Doug Judy is telling the truth, right, Judy?
I got you, baby.
So fine, 100,000 push-ups. You happy, Sarge? Great. Now, Doug.
Oh,
Don't
no.
call me
Poor
Doug.
Jake.
Call me
Feeling naughty.
You're really gonna let these firefighters take Shaws from us? Think of all the celebrations we've had here. All the times Terry has yelled 9-9.
I hate it when he says that. He should say, cheers to the 99th precinct.
9-9 has it rolls off the tongue better, Hall. I'm sorry, but it rocks. 9-9.
Here with us the whole time.
Which was his plan. Establish an alibi so his partner can go off stealing cars.
I don't have a partner. Whoever this is, I promise you, I do not know him.
I mean, that
Actually,
could
Doug,
be the
I
case.
think you
Oh,
do.
no.
Oh my
Wait.
God. Trudy Judy.
Trudy Judy.
You still...
I met her.
You trying to get your freak on with my sister?
What? No.
I see you looking at Trudy Judy's booty.
I am not looking
Wow.
at Trudy Judy's booty.
Oh, you don't think she's a cutie? Don't be snooty.
She's a beauty, but I'm on duty.
Oh, my
you're
God,
married.
this
Well, yeah,
rhyming. I love
just get
this.
so overprotective. She's such a good kid. I guarantee.
Much. There's just one problem. I don't have the car. I already handed it off to a fence.
Trudy, you screwed me.
4 hours left. I'm down $58.
Betrayal.
Amy, where you at?
4 drinks.
What's 4 drink Amy again?
Why don't you come over here and find out?
Right, morning Amy. Looks like you should retire that one.
In funerals, Shaw's is part of our
The
family.
music.
Because that is what we are.
Yeah,
A family. And we're not just Amy and Rosa and Hitchcock and Skull.
There we are. Charles, you're on the bench.
This is going.
Easy. She's just playing a part.
Pretty big age difference here.
Where'd you guys meet?
The club, Dion was a bouncer, and I told him I wanted him to bounce.
Oh, she's going on the pecs.
What is that? Is she rubbing on his bike?
Oh,
Mike that was taped to
no.
his chest?
You should feel
Oh,
these. They're like 2
shit.
baseball pieces. Make a
Sister a chance at a reduced sentence.
Oh no! Why is my tone so playful? Why is there a twinkle in my eye? Because I just found our 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California.
Oh, ladies
Boom.
and gents and pervert Terry, we are in business.
Why?
Sorry,
well,
I got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, Terry's just getting thrown under the bus. Oh.
You gotta come save us. We need a lie to get you here. Charles, what should I say?
That I got shot in the face. Oh, and tell him to bring pizza.
Creme ho! Losing.
Creme.
Yeah!
Why are you dancing?
Oh, I was up to 9 drink Amy, who speaks French. And then
Lovely.
I heard...
This bar was beneath me, but what was actually beneath me was my own behavior. I turned my back on...
Halt! We do not have time for this. Just drink it.
Hank, bring me a Charbonnet.
All right. Stefano should be here any minute.
Does not work with fire.
Yeah, he's like the Hound from Game of Thrones.
I am like the Hound, and you're my Aria.
Right?
Guys,
Oh my
if Doug
God.
Judy didn't blow up the car, who did?
It was Trudy Judy.
Breathe. Let the liquid into your lungs.
5, 4, 3, 2.
He's done it! Holy shit! He downed that!
All right, fine. The bar's yours. But
Sorry I am that I deserted you earlier. I want you to know that I care about you all so very much. Each and every one of you. Boyle, Santiago, Diaz, Hitchcock, Skull.
All right, I have officers looking for her. She was on foot. She couldn't have gone far.
I found your old notebooks. How come you never told me how much fun car thieving is?
Because I didn't want you to fall in love with it.
Wait, I'm
He
confused.
didn't want
when
you
did
to
you put the
follow,
bomb in the Ferrari?
follow
I didn't do it. Dallas did.
your
And
path.
Dallas isn't some criminal I'm afraid of.
He's my employee.
Say what's up, Dallas.
What's that?
Named after a city.
The hard part was trying
Shouldn't
to
have
figure out how
trusted
to
them.
tell him my plan.
Then I came up with that whole
People can change.
Yes, whose Spanish pants and shirt were correct.
You know what this means, right?
6,203.
Oh my
6,204.
God. He's not even breaking a sweat.
I'm so glad I lost this bet. I never find time for things I enjoy.
This is so unsatisfying. You're not even sweating.
He's not breaking a
Get on my
sweat.
back, Jay.
No, I'm not.
Get on my back, Jay.
Coming strong,
It's a
man.
challenge. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. He's just like, it's just a casual. I just don't have time for this shit. But you know what? Bet is a bet. So, yeah. Yeah, you know, you don't think that, you don't think about who else could fit into the frame in terms of the Doug Judy Jake relationship, because obviously there's always someone else that is, you know, often involved. You know, whether that's Rosa, whether that's Amy. So yeah. So yeah. But I also really loved the idea of Doug just being absolutely heartbroken, and the fact that he really underestimated his sister. So Trudy Judy does roll off the tongue really, really well. So yeah. So yeah, and she had a very, very calculative plan all in the works. So yeah. But, you know, I did start to feel like, yeah, she's up to, like, when she was rubbing the pecs, obviously where the mic was, and then, of course, yeah, it went all to perfection, and then she could get, as she said, jail is still jail, no matter how much you can, I guess, take away the sentencing, so yeah, but, yeah, like I said, there is a heartbreaking element when it comes to Doug because of the fact that he didn't want his sister to fall into what he did, and you've got Doug who is trying to change. He's changing for the better. So yeah. Whereas Trudy is Judy is falling into the bad habit. So oh well. But it's nice to see. So yeah. And yeah, people can change. Although, you know, I guess for Terry, he will be glad to have lost, really. So, low-key hoping that he would lose. As he said, he never has time for this shit, so, yeah. Just makes him a bit more fitter. So, if anything, he's coming out victorious, is Terry. So, yeah. But I love that, you know, Doug got a bit of an appreciation in terms of... like at the end there, we had him say, "Is this how it feels like when I escape from you?" Although there isn't any of that. I mean, there's only a small % of hard feelings, but they do. But with Jake and Doug, they have a really, really respectable relationship. So, yeah, and you know that's why the whole fake funeral thing would have hurt Jake a little bit because. You know, how could he pull that off? Obviously, all according to plan. But there's going to be that little bit of betrayal, a little bit of hurt, because it's like, you know, would have been really, really hurt if you actually died. So, yeah. But I really, really loved how this episode went by. Like I said, even in regards to introducing Trudy Judy. So, don't know if we're going to see her again, considering how Doug is a big part of the 9-9 in terms of recurring characters. But, yeah, it is really, really great stuff to see. Well, it's great stuff, of course, to see Doug come about in Brooklyn Nine-Nine once again. So, yeah. There's always a really, really amazing flair, but it's also really, really great for him to it's also really great for him to kind of get a bit of an idea of what, you know, is happening in terms of this whole betrayal situation, I would say. So yeah, because that's it though. There is a sense of that betrayal when it comes to, you know, the usual hijinks between Doug and Jake, but there is such a Tom and Jerry vibe to them as well. So, yeah. So now he gets to experience how it kind of feels in a sense. Not to be a bit macabre, but I guess it kind of is true because he even said it. So, yeah, but. There isn't that like shenanigans that is going on between he and his sister. There could have been, but there is more so of a protective aura when it comes to Doug Judy because of the fact that he doesn't want his sister to fall into the bad habits. And sadly, yeah, it's all because of Dallas. It's all because of, you know, people named after places and all of that. Yeah. So there was that foreshadowing. So we're watching Orlando Bloom with great interest. Yeah. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff. But I also really, really loved Terry being involved. So yeah, being very, very vigilant over Doug Judy. So yeah, I mean, surely, you know, there have been mentions and all of that in regards to Doug Judy around the 9-9. So, yeah. But I guess he hasn't really partook in these shenanigans, and at the end of the day, he can't really appreciate the banterous vibe between Jake and Doug. He just knows that in the end, Doug will always manage to escape, and there will always be some shit that is pulled. So, yeah. So it is really, really great stuff to incorporate Terry on that. So yeah, I think Charles is yet to get involved, so I would love to see that when Doug Judy does make his return inevitably next season, right? So yeah, I would love to see that work. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, really, really great stuff. Like especially when it comes to Trudy, Judy. So yeah, but yeah, very, very fun stuff between Jake and Doug Judy, as always. But yeah, it was also very, very great stuff in regards to what was happening of course, at the bar, in terms of, well, not just in terms of the stakes that was happening, but also in regards to the, I guess, kind of revived relationship between the NYPD and the firefighters, because we did see a bit of, I believe we did see a bit of that in season 1. So yeah, and obviously we had that we had it all playing out in this episode. So yeah. But it was really, really great stuff. It was like when it comes to the 9-9 getting drunk and all of that, it's always really, really great stuff. Like especially Holt coming back to save the day and him feeling that he brought about this kind of betrayal, I would say. It was just really, really, really great stuff. So yeah. But I really, really thought it was just great in terms of seeing how everyone was banding together to make sure that Shaw's that they didn't lose Shaw's whatsoever. But it was just really, really great to see the shenanigans that unfolded from their drunkenness. Like, especially with Rosa and all of that. It's so funny, though, when obviously she was leaving all of those messages, she sounded a lot more wasted to when she was confronted on the matter. But there was still that drunkenness. She was like, oops, so, yeah. But, of course, you know, there was Amy as well, getting into her stages of drunkenness, so, yeah. Just love how that's a thing. Charles with I love the music, I love the grandiose speech, and then of course, oof, so yeah. But Holt coming in to save the day, knowing how much this place means, and that's it though. This place means so much to the 9-9. So yeah, so it was really, really great to see him pull through, be there for the family. So yeah, but it was just really, really great stuff. Like I said though. Not just in terms of just seeing more of the shenanigans that came from the 9-9, but also just the reignited rivalry between the NYPD and the FDNY. Yeah. So yeah, it's great stuff, because I feel like there's been a bit of an absence to that, but and I felt like when we first discovered it, it would have been a really, really great, you know, season to season like Doug Judy, aptly, I guess. So yeah, but you know what, this whole thing was really, really great. So yeah. So with that said, why don't we get into the next episode? I'm saying it slowly because I'm yet to bring the episode up. So
on you?
Yeah, several.
Then I love it. It really is hair.
Damn, that hair!
Like Edna from The Incredibles. I'm sorry, don't stop.
My girlfriend
No
Jocelyn's
kips!
been practicing a bunch of different hairstyles on me. She's in cosmetology school.
Jocelyn, oh.
That's a decomp. Guess you could say this mystery is straight out of decomp. 10.
No. Oh my god.
I'm Franco McCoy. I'm running CSI.
Franco McCoy.
Forensics. You two must be detectives. I can tell because you look pretty buttoned up.
I sure do. Jake and Rosa's first impressions.
Cast off.
Hey.
Just upward knife slices. Jake.
Wounds on the victim back means you didn't see the killer coming. Rosa?
Laptop, wallet, keys, all in plain sight. No sign of forced entry. Doesn't connote a robbery. Jake?
But it does connote that our killer was waiting for Adams in the apartment. Did I just use the word connote correctly?
You did.
Great. Will you text that to Amy? I don't want to say what using good vocabulary gets me. I promise you.
Wow, you really are an idiot.
Excuse me?
Did you really just promise a victim's family member would solve a crime?
Oh, come on. I was just consoling her.
No, it was a full-on promise, and it wasn't just her.
You can't, you know, this whole situation of can't make promises you can't keep.
Going to solve this case. We have so much evidence. We hit triple digits. We'll interview
get
his friends
too
and neighbors and
complacent,
coworkers.
though.
Come on, we got this. We're Jake and Rosa.
And also Franco.
You're not.
No,
a part
you're
of
not
this, Franco.
involved.
You're lost.
My
Ooh.
goodness.
Oh,
Mother
wow.
Gothel finally let you out of the tower to see the lanterns that fly for your birthday.
What? Up 30 times. Coroner puts time of death between 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Sunday night.
Okay, and how many DNA matches did you find?
None.
About hair.
0.
Fingerprints?
Filteroni. I have no matches of anything on any criminal databases whatsoever.
Very freaking
Still feeling good
clean.
about your promise, Jake?
Still feeling good about that haircut, cousin it? Franco, how
Whoa,
did you guys
hell,
find
leave it
anything?
be.
You had
She's
15
rocking
people.
it.
To a second individual, and that to a third.
Oh, hells yes. We might have some perp blood in here. This is huge. Rosa,
Ooh, here we go.
This case.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Texting my mom. I mean, the Vic's mom. I know that it's bad that I said my mom.
It's bad that you're texting her.
Yeah, can we not? Can we not?
It looks different to you.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh my.
Show this to me. Oh, I'm too high to see this. There's blood on the fish.
He's too high to. Oh my god. On the fish.
I always forget how weirdly numb to horrific things we are. You think it affects our souls? and the relationships
Oh,
we
yeah,
build
that
with
is a
others?
point.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
You must have seen something. You deliver the food at 6:40 and sometimes...
Worked with are Montez and Dillman.
Oh, you've never mentioned that before.
They were excellent. I'm here because Major Crimes wants this case. I was hoping to tell them you have some leads. I overheard you mention a Bill Bobaggins. Should we bring him in?
Well, as much as I would love to meet him, he is not a suspect.
Okay, so who is?
At this time, no one. Think. Oh, the upstairs neighbor and his best friend. Drill through the ceiling, murder Adam,
Yes,
bleed all over
works
the apartment, then
well.
climb back up and seal the hole behind them.
Negative. We would have found construction debris and microscopic paint fibers.
Exactly.
The only thing needs patching is that theory.
Okay, new idea. We're gonna get inside. Guys, demented, Rosa. Okay. All we have to do is figure out what kind of
Oh
person.
my
can
god,
walk by
now
cameras
she looks
without
like
being seen.
Edna.
Someone camouflaged as a wall.
Unlikely.
Harry Potter. You see what I see?
Blood.
In the exact shape of Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
For fuck's sake.
Dealt. Big Samoan tattoo.
Yes, I see
I
it.
think I just made a connection. The number 3 is everywhere.
It's cracking.
3 people, 3 types of blood. And see, that's not crazy. It's just smart.
Jake, I gave the case to Major Crimes.
What? You can't do that. I promised Luann.
Yeah, and now you can't let it go. The scene's yours, guys. I'm sorry, Jake. It's over.
Okay, Rosa, fine. I'll leave. Come on, room.
You left your pants.
I don't care.
Oh boy.
Thank you for asking, Rosa. It's for my hot dog. Anyways, this has been a great chat, but I better get back to my hot dog.
What the frig? Oh, he's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Poor
Rosa,
Charles.
guess what? There was no hot dog. Who's
anything?
Oh, please. Classic Terry, Mr. Emotionless, Sergeant Coldheart, the man who bleeds ice.
I don't think that rings true.
No, I think it's quite the
Is
reverse.
that true? Charles, tell him.
Well, actually, he does have a point.
Really? Oh, man.
You need to
I
rest
guess
it, bud.
really does take your... I'm solving this.
Hey, we heard there's a hot dog in here.
No,
Oh, for fuck's
Jake lied
sake.
for no reason.
That son of a bitch!
Oh, hey,
Oh
babe.
my god! Oh my god!
It's
Jake!
working. What is wrong with you?
What are you doing? What? Get out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sorry to wake you. Sweet dreams.
Come on. Okay, so no one went in.
50
No one came out.
oh.
Lab confirmed that the surveillance
He's been
footage
at this
wasn't
for
real.
nearly 2 months!
So what happened in there, Olive Rosa?
I don't know.
Duh, you can talk. Oh.
There are cases. There are other people that need your help, and right now you're not helping anyone. You gotta tell her it's over.
I don't know if I can do that.
And I'll go with you. I forced you to be there when I came out to my parents.
Oh.
I owe you.
Oh, Rosa.
Rosa?
She just reminds me of my mom.
Oh, boy.
Well, the tables have turned. Oh, shit.
You gonna talk about what happened back there? I haven't seen someone...
It sort of bothers me that my mom hasn't talked to me since I came out.
Why don't you just give her a call?
Because I shouldn't have to. It's her issue, not mine. I mean, I'm glad I came out to her. It's taken her way longer to come around than I thought it would. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It's weird. Police tapes.
He just waited for the body to be discovered and then snuck out sometime after that.
This place is calling the cops.
Which is exactly what he wanted. He snuck out dressed like a cop.
Even if he had a uniform, somebody would have recognized him.
Not if his face was covered.
By a hazmat suit. The CSI guys.
Shit! What
Said
the
he had 14 hits, but
fuck?
didn't you count 15?
I did count 15. My math was right.
That man's not CSI. No.
No.
But he is
He's
about to
going to
say,
be busted.
CS bye. Respect, Jake. Respect.
I love that.
I do.
Jake and Rosa's final impressions.
Mine's a hitman who snuck in the...
He was about to publish an expose on a large-scale poultry farm whose owner was bribing an FDA regulator. He put a hit out on your son.
Was anybody going after him?
If they're not, then I will. I promise you.
Come here.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Goodbye, detectives.
Promises, right?
So, I called her.
That is so great. Oh no.
Need
Is
to
she meeting you here?
embrace.
Am I about to get caught in the middle of all your weird awkwardness again?
Hello, Jake.
Mrs. Diaz, America's favorite mother.
Good to see you, Rosalita. It's good to see you, too. What did you do to your hair?
Mom.
No. It's very cute, Mia.
The thing is, though, if you're going to come around, that would be great as well, because, yeah. And that's it, though, because she didn't really respond well, obviously, when it came to Rosa revealing that she was bisexual. So, yeah, and I do really like the fact that, I guess that did play into a factor with this episode. Not just in terms of, like, the relationship with the with the victim's mother, but also just for Rosa as well, because yeah. But yeah, I really loved how in-depth this was. It was one of those episodes where it's just very, very exhilarating. It's you know, you're gonna have to. It kind of gives you the box vibes in a sense, in terms of trying to, like, despite all the obstacles, despite the struggle, it's all about trying to find that gap. I would say trying to find something to take that win. I would say. So it was doing really, really well. And it was just, you know, just lovely seeing Rosa with her different styles of hair, I guess. And Jake just try to nail this. So, and you know, it's not an unusual pairing because it's something we've seen time and again. But there is such a really, really nice, strong vibe with them two. As Rosa mentioned, she, like, he was there when Rosa came out. And they just have such a really, really good rapport anyway. So it's always very, very great when it comes to them two just teaming up and all of that. So, yeah. But I really loved how, I mean, not just was there consequences, I guess, to emotionally getting involved, but also how this was a situation where you just didn't know if this was going to be a situation where they would not fight. Because that's it, though. There are going to be some murder stories that will take years to uncover and all of that. And we saw the days going by. Like, it was like 55 days, wasn't it? So, yeah. So you were just really worried about what was going to happen in regards to, are they going to solve this, etc. So, yeah. But I loved it. I really, really loved it. So, yeah. But, yeah. I did like that scene in terms of, okay, well, that final scene, should I say, where it does seem like Rosa and her mom are getting back on good terms. So, yeah. Because that's it, though. You could see how bummed Rosa was with the... I mean, we saw her father seemingly take a step in the right direction. It was just her mom that was having trouble adjusting. So, yeah. And yeah, we're just continuing to be proud with Rosa and how far she's grown, I would say. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really solid episode. So yeah, like I said, in regards to in regards to the longevity of the situation and just that hope dwindling, it was one of those episodes where you just worried, I would say internally about, okay, well, what if they can't solve this? And, you know, what if they cannot make that promise stick to the mother? So, yeah, it was really, really great stuff. So, yeah. I gotta say, though, the whole Bill Baggins bit was just great. Holt never seeing Lord of the Rings. I mean, I guess it's on brand. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. Franco was just interesting. He was an interesting character. I wouldn't mind seeing him recur again, but yeah, he tries to play things cool and it can't. Yeah, so yeah. So I really, really thought that this was one of those solid episodes where, I don't know, it just was very, very powerful in terms of the writing and all of that. Because I was thinking as the episode got into its first 5 minutes, is this going to be one of those episodes that really has this kind of thrilling edge, like the box, I would say, because obviously, I mean, with the box, the guy, I think you had a feeling that you knew that the guy did it, but it was just getting him to crack, and he had everything covered. With this, see, I don't know if people had an inkling, okay, well, we're going to catch the murderer. It's just, what is the crack if there's nothing that seems to nail the guy? And then, of course, the guy just plays too much Among Us as he was hiding in the vents and all of that. That's it, though. He was hiding. He hid in the vents, committed a murder, hid in the vents again. There we go. So, classic move. Classic. But it was a really, really well-executed plan. I mean, you don't want to commend the murderer, but yeah, I mean, he had everyone in a bit of a frenzy because of how calculative he was, because of the fact that, you know, he hid in the vents and that, and yeah. So it was just really, really great. But I also really loved the whole promise angle anyways, because with Rosa, you could see how she didn't want to let that mother down. I was low-key thinking it was going to be the mother just playing the whole mastermind situation. So yeah, but it's an educational situation for Jake that you can't make those kind of promises, because it does hurt so much if you can't deliver and all of that. So yeah, but I also really, really loved the fact that Jake he fell into his own trap, really, because he made a promise and he had to adhere to it. He made a promise and he didn't want to let the mother down. And so he would he would get to a point where he would drive himself crazy to the point where he would find something that didn't make sense because he needed to assure that he needed to assure the mother that the promise was gonna stick, because making promises you can't keep, yeah. So it can be very, very cruel. So yeah, but I really loved this episode. Very, very well written. Very challenging for Rosa and Jake, of course, but we got there in the end. Emotions, yeah, because Jake even said it. If Rosa didn't break, yeah. But that was a really, really nice episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was just really incredible stuff. So yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.